laughingly said. If frequent loving is the reason for Cal's weariness, you and I should be weary too, Killian said, placing kisses down her shoulder. His erect firmness against her confirmed she hadn't exhausted him. Transcendent witches do have a healthy appetite for making love, Alainn said. I'm very glad, Killian replied, his voice husky with arousal. She turned, looking up into his alluring green eyes, filled with love and desire. They shared a knowing smile. He glanced longingly at her unclothed body. We've taken some time away from our bedchamber to show the others around your chiefdom, and your presence is being required again in your chieftain duties, she said, caressing his impressive chest and taut, rippled stomach. My husbandly duties are most important to me now, he said, leaning in for a fervent kiss. You're so exceptionally beautiful, Lena. I'd never tire of loving you. Killian eagerly lifted her into his arms and carried her to their large canopied bed. They lay together, sharing lingering kisses and intimate caresses. Alainn's sighs were interrupted by a loud scream and the sound of shattering glass from the kitchen several floors below. They looked at each other uncertainly, and Killian's eyebrow rose in question. That's Lily, Alainn said. Do you suppose it's Ariana or Angelique who's maybe caused Lily's displeased scream? I did wonder if all three women, being with child and sometimes temperamental, might cause unrest. Alainn closed her eyes and concentrated. It's Angelique. I suppose I must go see what's caused the calamity. I'll come too, if for nothing more than male support for Cookson. They hurriedly donned their garments, and Alainn pulled a brush through her waist-length hair before they made their way down the many castle steps to the large, bustling kitchen. Kitchen servants kept away from the fray, but cast curious glances at what was occurring. Cookson, typically jovial, looked like he could use support. He'd been friends with Alainn and Killian at Castle O'Brien, where his father had been head cook. Cookson was proud to take on that position here. Alainn and Killian brought Lily to Ireland from England. Her parents had been killed by a horrid demon that had been pursuing Alainn. Cookson and Lily fell in love and married not long after. Lily's hands rested on her hips. Her very pregnant belly strained her gown. Angelique stood nearby, shattered dishes at her feet. What's the reason for this early morning commotion? Killian asked. Your friend's been telling my husband how to run his kitchen, she has. Lily's English accent was enunciated when perturbed. Down here before the sun's even risen, making unreasonable demands. Angelique smirked. Alainn met her eyes, barely able to hide her smile. There was something about Angelique, the witch from the 21st century, that caused Alainn to feel a strong kinship with her. What were these unreasonable demands, Cookson? Alainn asked. I didn't find them entirely unreasonable, Cookson admitted, which brought a fiercer scowl from Lily. I asked the kitchen staff to wash their hands before food preparation and that the well water be boiled, especially since I've seen several unsanitary-looking people drinking from the same dipper. I requested the dishes be washed in very hot water. I've offered to assist, which is why I'm here. I don't think that's something to freak out about. Lily's face flushed further at that. Your new world accent's rife with superiority, Lily snapped. It's an American accent, but did a Londoner actually say I sound like I believe I'm superior? Can't even blame the long-standing grudge over the Revolutionary War for your dislike of me, Angelique laughed with a snort. I think you're not quite right in the head. That unmannerly sound doesn't make you seem a lady, though the servants are ever so quick to address you as such, Lily grumbled. Hey, I never asked for that title. Certainly never professed to be a lady. Why aren't you attired in those unladylike trews today? Lily said. They're called jeans, and I only packed a couple of pairs. You still haven't told Alainn and Killian what you did, Lily fumed. I would like to know why that crockery lies smashed up on the floor, Killian said. The broken dishes are kinda my fault, but Lily did urge me to show her. I didn't anticipate she'd react so adversely. What did Angelique show you? Alainn asked. Your sorceress